Okay, so first off, so your show moving from Netflix to YouTube.
Yes.
How did this happen, and what does that mean for you?
Did 8 seasons on Netflix. They were fantastic to me. I loved working there. A lot of shows don't last 2-3 seasons on Netflix, so now, it's time to move on. We're going to see what the YouTube platform can do for the show. We're very excited to try it, and I'm working with this great company, Banijay, and it's just the biggest platform in the world, so it's great to try it.
And now 30 years of Everybody Loves Raymond.
Yeah.
And something that was mentioned, and we've always wondered, like, how good was the crafty on this show, with Phil being such a foodie?
I was going to say, if you're on a show with Phil, it's got to be good. Yeah, it was great. Yeah.
The army travels on its stomach, right?
Yeah.
And I thought one of the ways you can show people you care about them, besides treating them nicely, doing good work, giving them respect, paying them a living wage, food.
Yeah.
Food makes a family.
And what else was legendary was the lunch when we were down, and we were just doing production, writing the lunches that we would all go to, the writers. Yeah.
We had a standing reservation at Nozawa, which was one of the best sushi bars anywhere.
But Phil, you would also have like lobster flown in from crabs from Miami, right?
Yes. Once a year.
Now, looking back, and there's 1,000 ways to ask the question but is there anything you would do differently? Looking back, is there anything when you rewatch it? Is there anything you would have done differently?
I don't think so.
I can't. I mean,
we ended the show. People sometimes wonder why we ended it, and we both. I think we both felt the 8th season was it. Right?
But we stretched it, and we really put our heads together to come up with enough episodes for season 9, and we couldn't. We actually couldn't come up with enough episodes. So if you notice, season 9 has only 16 episodes, because that was as many we thought we could do well.
Right. We didn't want to cheapen the show. We wanted to go out when we thought we were hitting on all cylinders.
Sometimes I think I would have loved to have not worried as much at the beginning, but who knows?
Yeah.
That worry maybe helped make the show better. Maybe a lot of things in the world would be better if more people worried about them a little more.
I would have changed the title. Not gonna go
Well,
down that.
was it also a reflection where the writers' marriage is doing better? Because you didn't have so many fights.
We were a tight group, though.
What's funny, we were just talking about it tonight. We were writing our lives, and we could incorporate our lives into the characters because we're the same age as the characters. We were going through having little kids and being married for certainly not as long as we're married now. So there's a time in that time of life is fraught.
But
There's a lot of pressure.
But we would do things together too. We were a group that outside the show we got along. We would go on parties together. You and I would travel with our families together,
And we still do.
Yeah.
It's really nice.
And you had a great group of friends of the show over the course of 9 seasons. People that would come in and out, small appearances, things like that.
It's
one of our favorite things.
Yeah.
Bob Odenkirk
Yeah.
was on.
Yeah.
So many.
When you look at it, right, you think of how many people came in and out of the show. I consider it the new MASH, in that it's so rewatchable, it's on all the time, and it's incredibly relatable.
They did how many? They did a ton of them.
11 years, I think.
Oh, did they? Yeah.
Do you watch it still when it's on? No.
Sometimes Raymond.
The show?
Well, it's on a lot, and
I did
if we're passing it, what's this one? And then we'll and we laugh. I mean, it's
I
really,
actually did a 1 through 210 rewatch.
and you rated
during COVID, and it'd been years since I did it. And when you're watching it back then, I was more critical of it, especially when you're in the middle of it, when we're doing it and then watching last week's episode. Oh, this, that. You think of the things the lines we could have used or whatever. And now, removed from that, I liked it so much more. And I noticed things you were saying about the other actors, how great that cast was. I noticed it more. And I rated every, my OCD came out and I rated every episode.
There's this other thing too, which is not only it's fun to revisit the shows that we made, but because so many of our personal stories are in them, they're a little bit like watching home movies.
Exactly. How does your family feel like those young kids that are now adults when they watch this stuff?
I think they like it.
Our kids were in the show too.
We put them in, we threw them in.
It's fun to see them being, now I'm a grandfather. The girl that was at the wedding episode, the ring girl, just made me a grandfather. Yeah.
How do you feel about that?
I mean, it's awesome. It's great. We have more material for another thing soon. But
is there something brewing here?
No.
Okay.
Just hopefully lots of grandkids.
Yeah. So, and you've gone on record. You would never reboot this. You would never. You can't. Right.
Well, half of us aren't here.
Would you work with the other half on a different project in a different medium, maybe?
Probably in a second. It would have to be the right thing. But look, the sad truth is, they're not doing these types of shows anymore. They stopped kind of doing them when we were done.
Yeah. All right. And last question: what's the best thing you've eaten with Phil?
Tonight.
We went to
It's on the list.
Yeah.
Nick stood, you know that?
Very good Austin.
It's right here in
restaurant.
Austin.
Yeah.
Yeah. And what would you say? It's a taco restaurant?
It is. It's some of the best tacos. We filmed there for the Somebody Feed Phil show. And Edgar married a girl from Iran named Sarah. And just this few weeks, they're doing her side of the family represented in the menu. So you get a mix of tacos and then Iranian food too. And it's fantastic.
It's pretty awesome.
Right. And Everybody Loves Raymond, but what do you guys love right now? What are you watching?
I watch all the late night shows. I love them. They're doing God's work.
I just finished a show I love called DTF St. Louis.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was great.
Legends. Did you watch Legends at all? That's very good.
No.
Yeah, that's on Apple.
Yeah.
I just finished Survivor for the 50th season.
Are you a Survivor
I
fan?
watched every season with my kids. A little quick story, when my kids were very little, Survivor was season 1.
Yeah.
And I started it with them,
Yeah.
and then we went to Italy to do the Italy show, and they stayed with whoever. My wife came with me, and at 2 in the morning in the hotel in Italy, I get a phone call, and it's my little twins. And at 2 in the morning, wake up, they don't know the time difference.
sure.
I pick up, I go, hello, I'm worried, hello. He goes, Dad, Jarvis got eliminated, or whatever the guy's name from the first episode. Yeah. And now to this day, we just watched the finale, me and those 32-year-old twins now. Yeah.
And I just saw Jeff Prost this weekend.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. Very nice guy.